Hello everyone, welcome back to Zail's Tales, and welcome back to Bastion. I am your host, Zail, your dragon driving the wagon, and this is going to be the last chapter of Bastion. The last chapter of the first installment of our long-running series. Zail plays every Supergiant Games game. Yes, even Pyre. The end is in sight. Let's meet it head on.
You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
We just got Zia back. Zia, we have a lot to talk about. Show Zia the simple drawing found far to the east. The Calamity took everything from the Ura, didn't it? Besides their will to fight.
They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Yeah. This was one of the only traces left of the Ura civilization.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Okay. Well, we're still missing some of the core. Or no, we're still missing a shard, I think. Let's get some music. Let's go with this one. Alright, we don't actually have that much money. We've got the pistols leveled up. We've got the hammer leveled up. There's like some things available for purchase, but if we buy much more, we're not going to have much to upgrade, or much money to upgrade. Oh, we have one of these. We have two of these. The country. Raise the required number of land pieces through travel and exploration.
The country. She's all the pieces now, but still looking good.
The Masons. Deliver a single crushing blow to a foe for at least 70 damage.
The Masons. We built the city strong. Now there's only two of us.
There's a couple of these left. I could probably get them if I wanted to, but I'm not terribly concerned about that. Alright, we do have some money though, which is good because I want to upgrade the carbine. I want to give it armor piercing.
Taught him a little something from my days on the front.
Okay, so now we have, because I'm going to take the army carbine in. Aim speed, faster reload. I'm kind of tempted to just make it really slow and deal a lot of damage. Ignore bullets cause area damage. I mean, that is pretty good, but I want the armor piercing. The armor piercing is really good. Okay. So we've got the carbine maxed out. I also want to have like a melee weapon. I don't think I have enough money to upgrade anything else. I already have the hammer upgraded, so I'll probably just take the hammer. Damage, crit chance. Let's just do flat damage this time. Okay, I think the focus attack is just better. Flat damage, ignore armor. Just pure damage, 100% damage. Just make the hammer hit really hard. Yeah, it's like a couple of abilities in there. Carbine, Zail hammer, and do we have breaching bullet? Special bullet that lodges inside and explodes. Sure. Alright. Let's do this.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
Zolf detected in the Zail terminals. But there's a proving ground. Gotta do the last proving ground. It's the last proving ground. There's no more, right? Alright. What do we got here? We got the Mancer Observatory. The city's scientific guild used this place to experiment with classified inventions.
Mancer Observatory. Now there's a sneaky place. Overlooking the Zail terminals themselves. The Ura probably didn't know they were being watched from Mancer Observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about. Only trouble was something about the place drove the windbags crazy.
Alright, we just gotta shoot things.
Thing like that takes getting used to. Gotta point her in the right direction.
Oh my god, it's very
stand well clear of that impact.
It's very inaccurate if they're moving a certain way. But once you lose control of the situation, it's quite bad actually.
Whatever gets in her way is in the world of her, but she ain't the fastest thing.
Alright, I need to wow, I am not doing very well.
When the windbags caused enough trouble, the Mancers conducted their most secretive research far east of the city.
Alright. We can't get this far and then not do all of the... Alright, I have to be in front of them. I can't shoot off to the side, otherwise I won't hit them.
Cause a lot of collateral damage with her if you ain't careful.
It's fine, blow yourself up. You got healing potions.
The more crowded it gets, the more trouble you can cause with a single shot. She's designed to be fine-tuned, just need the proper parts.
Okay, this is... I think I need to upgrade this thing, otherwise I don't think this is possible. Alright. Now, hopefully, I got that achievement, because that'll give me some money. And that might give me enough to upgrade that weapon, maybe? Defeat 3 foes with a single blast.
The Mancers, they knew everything, even if it cost them.
What are the other 2 that I'm missing? There's defeat 10 foes or more in a single well-placed shot. Defeat 20 foes in 1 continuous attack without taking damage. Okay. Do I have enough money? I must have enough money to upgrade the Calamity Cannon a bit. Alright, so we do knockback. Rockets will not launch automatically. I don't know if... Maybe the knockback, but like... maybe the knockback.
First step to learning the Calamity Cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides.
Charge up speed, blast radius. Either of those could be useful. Let's try with charge up speed.
Now, who would have taught a kid to do a thing like that?
Let's try charge up speed. And if that doesn't work, we'll switch to blast radius. I have no way of damaging the enemies without also blowing up the conductors. How am I supposed to do this? Like I'm not even succeeding once, which is astounding. I'm gonna blow myself up. I'm gonna die by blowing myself up, but I don't know any other way to do this. And I can't even clear it once. I feel like the only way to do this is to upgrade the weapon more, but I don't have enough money to do that. So you know what? I'm just gonna move on. You know, like there is content past the end of Bastion, and I'm just gonna have to do this then, I think, because I just don't have the money to do it now. I have to like, yeah. I just have to go back to this. Alright, whatever. No big deal. I forgot that if you don't have enough money to upgrade that weapon, that one's really hard. And I spent all my money upgrading other stuff. Alright, let's do this. For realsies this time. Zulf detected. He bides his time within the remains of the Ura's massive underground sprawl.
The Zail terminals. All that's left of the Ura's civilization. And the last stop on his little journey. I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be all right. Got his lifelong friend to keep him company. Just needs to get that shard from Zulf and come on home.
Nothing over here.
The calamity hit the Zail terminals hardest of all. You know why Zulf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. Taken by the calamity. Zulf must be there all alone, just waiting. You know what's funny? All we can do is sit and talk. Well, waiting for a kid.
Oh, I'm poisoned.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right? There's another reason I've been telling you all this. There's something I want you to understand. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
Sure will.
This disease the Earth planted here will go away.
Just keep moving.
Zaylandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal.
Is that so?
right.
Just like that, huh?
Problem is, we'll all be gone. But we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop. Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity. The way things were before this story. Good times, right?
Hopscotch. Now I can jump, I guess.
You'll be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
This floor is collapsing. I should keep moving.
You follow me? Setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at him.
Oh jeez. We're falling. We're falling.
No mistakes. Anyone you've ever heard.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand?
Do it all over, Rux.
Well, I guess there's nothing more to say.
Too slow.
Who am I kidding? Look. There's something else. A confession. How come I know so much about the Bastion? Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it.
Yeah, you can't, can you?
So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing? The answer is, I don't know. need some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
Button. Other button. I don't know, Rux. This seems like a kind of wish.
Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
This all just seems like a weird solution to a weird problem. What do we got here? Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go. Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking. If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here. Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city together. You know, Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you? Zolf and the Ura, all they want now is to see the Bastion fall. Zolf dedicated his life to lasting peace between the Ura and Zaylandia.
Yes. Everlasting
Can't
peace.
imagine the city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
Sir, I need that. Sir, I don't like the fact that I'm doing this, but I need that.
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter. It ain't a simple matter of pride either.
Just give me the shard, please.
One thing's for sure, the Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
Move on. Abandon Zolf's body and press forward with the battering ram. Zolf's situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. Take Zolf. Abandon the battering ram and pick up Zolf's body instead. Zolf is badly injured but breathing. It appears his countrymen have turned on him as their situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion, and yet... Come on, Zolf.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are ya?
Zail, fly, the wind it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me.
Let me through, please.
Sweet home, I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here, eyes open wide. Feel your heart.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now.
I'm welcome home.
It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid. Get up, kid. Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
Oh, I got questions.
Hey, kid.
What will it feel like when the Bastion fixes everything?
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
I guess you don't know, do you?
hate it.
What do you think this is going... Do you think this is going to work? What do you think I should do?
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
If you could go anywhere, would you go back or somewhere else?
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
If you could go anywhere you wanted, where would you go?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
Zulf, he never learned the whole truth, did he?
Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
His own people turned on him when his plan to destroy the Bastion faltered.
Zulf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
At the end of their careers, the marshals used to return their badges to the city.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
They were very brave, but there was nothing left for them but their revenge.
When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
The windbags, the beasts of the wild, the Ura, they fought so hard to stop this moment.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You could save all those creatures here and now.
Restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. Caution, this process will restore to a previous world state, and it is irreversible. Use only as directed. Evacuation. Initiate the Bastion's evacuation protocol. Caution, this process will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. So we can just snap our fingers and all of this awfulness will be gone. But there's no guarantee that it won't just repeat itself over and over again. There's no guarantee that all this, we won't just reach this exact same place we're in again. We could go anywhere, but we could just abandon that idea and go off on our own, but there's like so many people that were lost to the calamity, so many people who didn't deserve to die who died, so many people that I killed who didn't deserve to die. And bringing them back with the restoration isn't gonna just magically make it so that I don't have that on my conscience. Like, I have to live with that. And the truth is, we don't learn anything by going back. We don't become better people by returning to a previous state and re-existing over and over again. the only way to survive is to move on. Which is why I am going to pick evacuation.
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the calamity itself. But instead you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea of carrying on with you here. We can't go back no more, but I suppose we could go wherever we please. And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look on their faces when we dock this thing right on that doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
I set my sail, fly the wind, it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, climb to make it wait for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you lifted from for me, brother. I'm here. Eyes open wide, I feel your heart is growing. One day that world is gonna fall, sweet home. I take your hand, now you'll never be alone. One day your bird is gonna fly, sweet home. I see your star, you lifted floating for me, brother. I'm here.
Thank you, everyone, for joining me on another complete story. This game, like many of the games I play, means a lot to me. And I am delighted by how well it is aged. It is still a blast to play. It is still it's still a just heartfelt and sometimes very intense story to play through. Supergiant Games, especially in this, their first game, does so much with so little. if you enjoy the content that I produce on my channel, I invite you to subscribe and, join me for the content that I will be continuing to produce and present to you going forward. As I said, I will be playing through the remaining Supergiant games. I'm not going to do them all at once because that would be very intense. That would be a lot of Supergiant games. That would be a lot of Supergiant content. I will do them eventually. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of alternate between other games and Supergiant games until I've done all the Supergiant games. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. I would like to thank everyone who watches my channel for helping me reach 50 subscribers, which is the first milestone that I set up for myself. I reached it, just a day or two ago, and I want you to know that there is going to be a special presentation, a special Zail's Tales presentation for my sort of 50 subscribers special, and I will be uploading that for the next Zail's Tales slot, which will be next Wednesday. It is going to be a single game that can be played through in a single play session. It's about an hour and a half long. It's about as long as a movie. Oh, and the music just evaporated very jarringly. But yes, I'm going to present that this Wednesday. I'm going to play through that, and it is going to be an emotional roller coaster. So, here we go. Thank you for playing. New Game Plus mode unlocked. Yes, there is a lot of extra content that you can play, which is mostly just replaying stages that are like harder. There's like survival. Wave-based survival challenges, and I will be exploring some of these things in a later. I've mentioned a couple times that I plan on creating a series called Hard Mode that will highlight my attempts to beat, excessively difficult optional gameplay challenges in some of the games that I've played for Zail's Tales. So Bastion will feature on that series when I start it. But yes, this has been a lot of fun. Join me next Wednesday for a, let me just get back to the main menu. Yeah, join me next Wednesday for a Zail's Tales special presentation. What is it? You'll just have to wait and see, but be ready to feel things. So, yeah, with that, I will say goodbye for now, and until another story falls upon us, I bid you good day and goodbye. And until next time, take care.